The Library of Forgotten Whispers. It was the first rainy day of summer, and 12-year-old Emily was bored. The power had gone out, her phone was dead, and the only thing she could hear was the steady drumming of raindrops against her window. Her grandmother, who lived in an old Victorian house on the edge of town, suggested, "Why don't you explore the attic? You might find something interesting." Emily expected dusty boxes and old furniture. Instead, she found a door she had never seen before. It wasn't wooden. It looked like it was made entirely of old yellowed pages, all stitched together into a single panel. The strange thing was, the pages whispered. She could hear tiny voices muttering words she couldn't understand. Before she could decide whether to run or open it, the door swung inward on its own. Beyond it was a library. Endless rows of shelves disappearing into shadows. The air smelled of rain and ink, and somewhere inside, a voice called her name. She stepped inside slowly, her sneakers squeaking on the polished black floor. Every shelf was stacked with books, but none had titles on the covers. Each one seemed to hum quietly, as if alive. Emily pulled one from the shelf and opened it. To her surprise, the words inside faded and reappeared like ripples in water. They weren't just telling a story. They were speaking directly to her. "You have forgotten this day," the book said. "We kept it safe." Before she could turn the page, a shadow swept past the end of the aisle. It looked like a person. Tall, wearing a long coat. Emily froze. The figure stopped, turned, and smiled. But it was not a normal smile. Its mouth stretched too wide, and its teeth were made of tiny paper strips. "You shouldn't be here," it said, voice rustling like turning pages. Emily ran deeper into the library, ducking between aisles. The whispering around her grew louder. Some books shouted warnings, others begged to be opened. She stopped when she found a reading table with a single lamp glowing above it. On the table lay a book with her name carved into the cover. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside were her own memories, but not the ones she knew. These were moments she had forgotten. Losing her favorite toy in kindergarten. The time she accidentally left the front door open and her cat wandered outside. The day she almost got lost at the fair. Then she reached the last page. It was blank. The paper-toothed man appeared behind her. "That's because this is where you stop existing," he whispered. Emily's heart pounded. She grabbed the pen lying beside the book and scrawled across the blank page. "I choose to remember." The library shook violently. Shelves rattled, books fell to the floor, and the whispers turned into a deafening roar. The paper-toothed man hissed, covering his ears. His body began to crumble into scraps of paper, scattering like dry leaves. The lamp on the table flickered, then went out. When Emily opened her eyes, she was back in the attic, holding a single plain book. Its pages were filled with her handwriting. At the very back was a note she didn't write. "You escaped the Library of Forgotten Whispers, but it still knows your name." The end. Subscribe to Magic Burrow. Before the whispers find you again,